Welcome, excuse me, welcome back to Excuse Me. It's our Tonelico Qoga. We're going to catch up on our item crafting a little bit more with Saki today.
Please forgive my snacking.
Combos. What do we need for this? Well, not Saki, first of all. Auto dock trunk. I have never seen that.
So is that all we have left?
For now. Though, keep in mind, we haven't been through all the dungeons, so we probably haven't found all the recipes. And once we get the third Ravatail, she will have to do all of these.
Great.
Yeah. I know. Looking forward to that. Big bottled drink.
Alto looks like he's really thinking about something. I think I see smoke coming out of his ears.
He vowed to make a liquid medicine that could help everyone at once. He has made many different things before, but this is quite a formidable task all the same.
I wish I could help him.
You just keep stirring that pot, and I'm sure it will help him eventually. The only thing we can do to help at this point is just watch and hope he succeeds. And when he does come up with a good idea, then we should do our best to help him.
Alright. Alto, hang in there. You'll figure it out eventually.
Eureka! I've got it!
Holy crap, that really worked.
Oh, already? Already? Saki, please help me. It's going to be quite a mission.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Wait, isn't this, Yep, a beer tap. Since everyone will be using it, the shape is really important. Yes. Since everyone will be using it, the shape is really important. But did you really have to...
Wow. I've never seen a real beer tap before.
Really? Then I'll teach you how to use it. First, you put a mug here, and then you turn this thing.
Whoa! White foam came out!
Alto, you guys are still underaged. Don't show her how to use that. I could lose my license. Don't get bent out of shape, Doc. It's really just foaming liquid medicine. Ooh, it's all cold and bubbly, just like cola. It's going to be really tasty, right? If we add this to the medicine, it'll taste perfect.
Wow, this is so tasty! And because of the soda, it feels better than regular liquid medicine.
It seems like it actually improves the taste. Mixing soda pop and medicine. What a novel idea. Since this drink refreshes everyone at once, we should call it Spunky Monkey V.
That doesn't sound very refreshing. What about Refresherettes?
I like that. For Fiesta.
Alto, why are you making so many musical instruments?
Because we're making a band, of course. We've already got the clothes and the hair for it. What could you possibly be up to this time?
But I can't play any musical instruments. Castanets, maybe.
Me neither. What instruments can what instruments can you play, Alto? I can play the drums and the flute.
That's amazing! I didn't know you were such a great musician.
Well, I just hit the drums and blow the flute. Can't actually play anything you'd call music. I just can't figure out why he's making those musical instruments. Well, just wait until I'm finished. Voila! Solo orchestra.
Oh my god, he made a one-man band.
Adjectives fail me. How is it? Pretty lively, huh? Perhaps, but I don't see how we can make any decent orchestrated symphony.
All the instruments are put together as one.
It's fine. It's not for performing an impressive concert. This is for gathering monsters. Ah, it's for refilling the encounter bar.
Why would you ever want to gather monsters around us?
To get strong, we have to train by fighting things. We can use this to attract a lot of attention. If we used it at night in the middle of town, all the residents would form a mob and try to kill us.
We have to be careful about which places we use this in.
So the name of this noisemaker should be Solo Orchestra. You know, because it only brings risks.
I propose Smile Town Fiesta.
No, that is absolutely a non-indicative name. Spray? Maybe something... Oh, wait, we're putting fire and ice into this product. I wonder what's going to happen.
It's going to be Game of Thrones. Just me? Okay.
Song of Ice and Fire.
Okay. That looks like a pesticide spray.
When I thought about a spray, I couldn't think of any other shapes. But this is something we use on ourselves, not on insects.
Saki, it isn't an anticidal spray.
Autocidal.
Oh. Saki, it isn't an autocidal spray, so don't get too bummed out about it. Alright. It's just because the shape was very similar, I was a little worried.
I said this wasn't a pesticide, but actually I was thinking the same thing. Maybe I can make that as well.
Don't make such a frightening thing!
Air spray? Oh, wait. Okay. Spray's just fine.
It's okay, Kayla. She
Sorry.
doesn't like the compressed air.
Sorry. I had to make the sound.
Huh? The substance that came out of the spray doesn't smell at all. That is bullshit.
Well, of course. There's no chemicals in it. It's just air.
Compressed air does smell. Air? Air like all around us air? Just the atmosphere? In a can? Well, you know, you can buy canned fucking mountain air from Mount Fuji.
Yeah, just the air.
Did you make it for when you're at high altitudes or when you get the wind knocked out of you? What the fuck?
No, you just spray it on your body. Then you can put on airs, you know?
I don't mind that.
You don't mind it.
I don't understand that. Do you, Coconut? Do you mean like you yourself become like the air and enemies won't notice you?
That's right! Coconut, how'd you know?
Some people have high profiles and some have low ones. Some are truly invisible. Sure, they exist, but nobody pays any attention to them. And those people are called air people. So putting on airs means killing your ego and becoming humble enough to be invisible. But still, I agree that there's something out of whack with this item.
The name should promote the fact that the spray... The name should promote the fact that the spray itself is air. Air spray!
If it lowers your profile by covering you up, why don't we call it Vanishing Steam?
I think I like that.
Yeah.
So this would empty the encounter bar instead, right? Hold on, what are my buttons?
Wait, don't you have to fill the encounter bar so that they don't come after you?
The encounter bar starts full,
Right.
and then it
Okay.
empties as you fight. Although this just says enemy evasion boost, which I don't know if that means
Maybe
what I...
that means it empties the encounter bar faster.
Could be. Temporarily attract enemies. We'll... Oh, whoops. We'll see.
can try it in the next dungeon.
Yeah, I've been needing something like an encounter bar emptier for quite a while now, since we've had to backtrack through a lot of dungeons. Injector. Another one? Tranquility is something that cures mental illnesses, right?
Oh, I'm not gonna like this one. It's more like it helps you chill out. When you're exhausted, tranquility helps you just relax and your body feels lighter.
Do you like that too, Saki?
Yes, when I'm singing song magic, I'm concentrating very hard, and it's extremely nerve-wracking.
Oh, tranquility is the little MP restoring medicines from the second tower. That's what they're talking about.
So if there was an item to help me relax in such a situation, that would be great.
I see, but how could I make that?
We're just gonna give them weed. Don't do drugs, kids. Saki can't smoke cigarettes.
It's not a cigarette, and look at the tip.
This is pulverized tranquility?
I mixed it a little before it was pulverized. If you inhale it, tranquility circulates through your blood, and it works a few times faster.
Doesn't emit smoke or anything?
No, you just inhale it.
So it's like a vape pen?
Maybe it's like an asthma inhaler.
Oh. I'm relieved. If there was smoke, I wouldn't be able to stop coughing. But the name Tranquility might be a little iffy.
Yeah, this isn't a crystal.
Should have a different name since you made it into this unique form. I agree with Coconut.
Really? Then, Saki, you can name it, because you'll get the most use out of it.
Okay then. Refresh Pipe.
Sure. Make-believe set. Is that a bag? Are you making an item for me? Bingo. It's gonna become an item that you should really carry with you all the time, Doc.
But this looks like just a regular bag to me. Are you going to customize it?
No, I'm not going to completely remake it or anything. This time I'm trying really hard to keep Doc's image intact. My image? Saki, do you know what he's talking about?
Talking about the fact that you're a pervert.
What?!
All I can think of is the icon of a medical doctor.
That's exactly it. Now just sit back and relax until I'm finished. Alto, you don't think I'm a pervert, do you? I don't know. All the girls certainly seem to think you are. Why? What have I ever done to give anyone that impression? Well, you know, it's just... You're a doctor, and you never talk about yourself, and, you're,
It's done!
Ah! Success! I've created a doctor's bag.
A doctor's bag? Alto?
What? Doctors need this kind of stuff, right? I mean, you can use this to play doctor. You can use this to play doctor, as it used to be called.
Alto! Never make an item that helps with something like that!
Playing doctor, huh? That brings back memories. I used to do that a lot with the neighborhood kids.
What?
Hey, Doc! Don't drop such an inside scoop with a straight face! It really is a turn-on, isn't it? Every time we do it, they get so excited. It was hard to control.
What the fuck? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to acknowledge such an obscene conversation!
Well, I want to know what you were doing with them exactly. We discussed our friend's symptoms and observations, and then we would come up with remedies for them. And since everyone's opinion differed, they would start to argue when they didn't get their way. Because of these arguments, there were fights almost every day. Ah, those were the days.
What the fuck? Well, that certainly qualifies as playing doctor. But it sounds like you took it too seriously.
What kind of crowd did you run with as a kid?
Birds of a feather, so to speak. We were all nerds, but I'm the only one who actually went on to become a doctor.
You have a really strange past.
Was one of these kids Katene? Was it one of these kids Katene?
Possibly?
Or Miss Rika?
Definitely not.
Oh, okay. But I still think we should change the name of this item.
Actually, Rika did try to invite herself over to play doctor with us one time, but she took one look at what we were doing and ran away crying for some reason.
I can see why. It should be something like, well, what do you think of Anywhere Nurse?
Anywhere Nurse.
But I'm a doctor! I have nurses!
Yeah, nurses in Battle Royale shackles. So what is this freaky V-board? Maybe when this adventure is over, I should become a V-board artisan.
Please don't. Whoa, easy there. You don't want to go tripping death flags.
What's a death flag?
You don't know what a death flag is?
No.
Just watch what you say from here on out, okay? But Alto, why did you think of that so suddenly?
Well, even though I'm not a V-boarder, I learned to make them from scratch very quickly. If I sold high-speed V-boards that could be used as weapons, that'd be quite the jackpot, don't you think?
Oh yeah, that's your ticket to stardom, selling weaponized V-boards.
You really think so too?
Well, considering that most people never use V-boards in combat, I wouldn't hold my breath.
God damn it. It's finished! Ether Runner!
That looks pretty quick. Let's just hope it's got the strength to balance it out.
Of course, are you kidding? I would not make a slow V-board.
Not only does it look fast, but it looks strong as well. Oh, and these horn-looking things attached to the sides look really powerful.
Yeah, they may be thin, but the horns are made out of a really sturdy material. You can beat the hell out of enemies with it.
Fast, tough, and horny, huh? Sounds like my kind of ride.
Whoa, coconut.
Do you think it'd be okay if we changed the name to Ether Rune?
Ether Rune? That sounds pretty
I
nice.
like that. Whatever its name is, I'm riding it. That's the important thing.
Learned something new about coconut today. Mode clothes. This, like, changing modes as a magical girl or pretty cure?
This is going to be a piece of clothing, so why don't we try to make it look fashionable?
Fashionable? But it's tough to make unisex clothing very fashionable.
I think the shape should be normal, so if you make any changes, it should just be on the print. Either way, I'm not going to make anything that would be popular amongst both boys and girls.
Can you put a heart on it?
A heart?
Yes! Haven't you seen couples wearing matching t-shirts and other clothes?
Oh, like those matching t-shirts with arrows on them that say hers and his?
We should do Robin and Crom like that.
My sword is hers.
Go be clumsy at somebody else soon, yeah? So, I think boys and girls both love hearts.
But if a single person wears it, they may feel warm physically, but cold and unloved emotionally.
I have an idea. Just leave it to me.
The only thing that could make that worse is if it had words on it that said, I have a heart on.
May I ask what led you to follow down this course of action?
They're like pasties.
Saki mentioned that for couples who wear matching t-shirts, a heart is the best, right? But with this design, regardless of whether you're single or not, you won't feel like a loser.
Alto, you're a loser.
I would be freezing cold in this. My poor heart would just freeze to death.
A girl would gladly wear this. No! I feel like I like the feel of the material and there's a big colorful heart on it.
If a girl wears it, the location of the heart won't quite be accurate.
Oh, yeah, I guess I can't say that I was totally unaware of that.
Then did you leave it as it is on purpose?
What can I say? I'm a guy.
Alto, you look kind of sad. Why is that? Are you alright?
Well, now I'm kind of regretting it. Anyway, what's done is done. I'll name it the Tight Tough Shirt.
It's just a t-shirt, but it sounds like it's made of a hard material. Saki thinks this should be called the Tight Love t-shirt.
Rich sack.
If only I had more money.
Huh?
We have 80 million leaf.
Alto, what are you talking about all of a sudden?
Well, I was just wondering what I was doing. If only I had money, I wouldn't be making anything like this.
Hi, Travis. Yeah, that's true. If you had money, you could tailor exactly what you wanted.
Right?
But we don't have money, so unfortunately, this is all we can do. Alto, please don't be discouraged. If you made something no shop can make, that feeling of disappointment will melt away.
Damn, I wish I had more money!
That was a shopping bag. What is this painting?
Well, I don't know either. I was thinking of money as I was making something, and that something turned out to be this.
Alto's avaricious ego clung to him and drove him into making this.
Avaricious ego? What is that?
You could say this is a physical embodiment of your greed. Let's just keep it at that. There's such a heavy message hidden in this painting. It's not hidden, you can see it plain as day.
Alright, then let's call it Ego Bag.
Celibim what? What would make it so obvious that anyone can tell what this is about? It'll no longer be mysterious.
It's not mysterious.
I think it should be something like Mystery Bag.
I see. That's a good idea too. Coconut, which name do you like better?
I don't want to get any further involved in this conversation. If you name it Mystery Bag, somebody's gonna think that there's mysterious items inside it and it's like you can buy it and then... like they do at cons.
Oh yeah. What does this thing even do? Ego Bag. A bag that exudes pure ego and avarice. Carrying one will make you feel like a tycoon, but a part of you may die inside.
It's an accessory.
Yeah, it decreases all of your stats, but I'm guessing it has a special effect that makes enemies drop more money in battle.
Probably.
Only 3 left. Popular hat. Have you ever worn clothes with a leopard print?
Well, that's too... I don't know, I don't wear those kinds of clothes. Tacky. The word is tacky. I didn't think so. That's not really your style.
First of all, leopard print dresses wouldn't really look good on her.
Well, I agree. Then I'll make something other than clothes out of it.
I don't know, it might look good on Rika Ryosha. I'm sorry for being so picky.
Well, it's better to tell me now than after I've already made it, like usually ends up happening. I'll use the leopard print for sure, but I'll make something other than a dress with it. Let's see. Alright, it's done.
It's still a leopard print, but it looks so cute!
It is. It looks like a kissy print.
Yeah, actually. This kind of thing is sort of hip right now. Where... what was that called?
impish style, I think. Actually, I'm not too sure about that.
Impish? That sounds like a peon. Isn't there another style like Demon Lord or God of Destruction?
Nope, none of those exist. The reason is, they sound frightening. I'm not too fond of those things. That's exactly why, Alto.
Well, of course young girls wouldn't want to wear anything that looks like a demon lord's cloak.
Why didn't I see that coming?
Most people would.
Then, although it's peon sounding, I'll name it Poochie Devil Hat.
Oh, it's a hat. I thought it was a wristband.
It's like maybe one of those Russian hats. I don't know what they're called.
But if you give it a name with devil in it, won't it sound evil?
Well, it is the impish style, so I don't see anything wrong with it.
And that's it. Daddy, love me too. That was the only line from that song I can sing. It's too fast. If we give it a name that's not related to demons, I think we can remove that negative image. So, for example, how do you like Savannah Hat?
How?
Oh, leopard print.
But it's pink. Who's ever heard of a pink leopard?
Heard of a Pink Panther?
Ah. Okay.
Blind mask.
Oh, is it like a sleeping mask?
Yeah, maybe. Oh? That's a gas mask!
That is the complete opposite direction of where I thought this was going.
I'm thinking of making something out of it.
I've never seen a real gas mask before.
Well, you don't normally see them during a typical day.
I think it can be more commonly used in everyday life.
Even so, how would it be useful in everyday life?
We should keep at least one. We should keep at least one at home in case of viral infections.
Well, it sounds safe when a new type of flu is spreading. Well, if you really need one of these, that means your town has already been declared a biohazard.
Well, even if you realize the dangers, gas masks aren't produced for mass consumer use. If such a disaster happens, people will fight over the limited gas masks, causing even more casualties.
That's not good. Alto, let's make a lot of gas masks so that kind of thing won't happen. Well, I think now is the time for our synthesis, though. It turned out really gorgeous. Gorgeous? This?
Why is the gas mask so decorative?
He is secretly a raver.
There's no law against decorating gas masks.
Isn't that the same principle as there's no rule that a chef can't also make weapons?
What? Are you Kokona, do you know a chef that makes weapons?
Maybe.
Sure, there's no rule against that, but I wouldn't want to eat a chef/weaponsmith's food.
Martin and Hilda staying with us in his toilet. We were supposed to discuss this. I couldn't remember if it was this summer or next summer. So, Alto, what kind of gas mask is this?
This protects you from gas and physical attacks. If someone cuts up my handsome face, it would be a crime against humanity, right?
I don't know if that's appropriate to say about yourself, and first of all, you're not that handsome.
Oh, really? Then what is your type, Kokona? Let me guess. Dark hair, glasses, kinda dorky looking?
Mediocre. Maybe slightly on the side of good looking. Or... mediocre. Maybe slightly on the good looking side of average. You're more normal than anything else.
Don't crush my dreams.
Besides, you were describing my brother.
Hey, ain't no rule.
Ew! Alto! So that's what Alto's into. Even if this is that sturdy, it'll be scary if someone slashes your face.
Well, I'm not slow enough to let my face get ruined anyway. So for its name, what about Dandy Safety Mask?
You said you were handsome, and now you're a dandy.
It's the same thing. Don't get obsessed with such trivial details.
I think it should be more like Octopus Mask.
What? Does it really look that much like an octopus?
No.
Dreamy Crayon. Uh-oh. I only have one of those Synchro Evo saps, whatever those are.
You only have one of everything in this. There are a lot of colorful ingredients. What are you making?
The crayon. It's gonna be a gift for you, Saki.
For me, but why?
Well, more precisely, it's gonna be a gift for your preschool students. We've been keeping Miss Saki away from them, so this is their compensation. If you take it with you the next time you go back to the preschool, they'll be really happy.
Oh, really? Thank you so very much! Oh, I didn't know you liked kids so much.
Well, the kids helped me in the slave district, remember? This includes my gratitude for that as well. However, I have never made anything like crayons before. Don't get mad if I mess up.
How can I get mad when you're trying so hard to make something for us? Plus, Alto, you've gotten so good at synthesizing, I know you'll make good crayons.
Alright, now I can't fail to meet your expectations. I'll make an awesome set of crayons.
Why do I get the feeling that something bad will happen in the end?
Nothing bad is going to happen in the end.
Wow, that's an interesting looking crayon.
You can buy regular crayons at any shop, right? So I wanted to make them memorable, hence their interesting look. I call it a rainbow crayon. As the name says, this crayon can draw rainbow-colored lines. What's wrong, Coconut? What's with the weird look?
Alto, have you tried using it?
No. Why?
Alto, this is an emergency!
What's wrong, Saki? What? What is this color?
See, what'd I tell you? It's not rainbow-colored lines, but all colors mixed together in one line. What is this color called? Sewage?
Hey, Coconut! Sewage isn't nice!
Then what would you call this color?
Well, sewage. Saki, I'm sorry for disappointing you.
Please don't be, I'm not mad at all. It may not be rainbow colored and I can't give this to my students, but it was born from your kindness. I want to hold on to it as a talisman. Is that okay, Alto?
You're way too nice. I'm misting up.
Saki, you're really spoiling him. I'm glad he did this for me and the children, so Alto, please don't be sad.
Yeah, but I think we should change the name. It's not rainbow colored at all.
Then what about pastel crown?
Saki.
Then what about pastel crown?
Pastel Crown.
Crown.
Homestar Runner.
I am from fucking New Jersey.
Oh boy, I sure do love my brown crown.
I am from fucking New Jersey. I am from the Philadelphia area. There is no distinction between crown and crown.
It may not draw rainbows, but it is nice to look at. Well, that's all for this episode. We'll take a short break, and then be back and do Finnell's turn. We may need to take a bit of a longer break depending on how our voices are holding up.
Thank you, Melissa J, for following us. Is that our Melissa? I don't think so. That's not her last name.
Maybe it used to be. Till next time.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys! Do you like our content? Do you want to support the show? Click the link in the description below to visit our donation page. All proceeds go towards new and better equipment and games you want to see us play. Everyone who donates will get a special shout out at the end of future videos, and we're currently working on setting up some special perks for you. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. You can support us by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you get notified whenever we put out a new video.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today. If you've had enough sugary harem anime bullshit, click the box on the right for Pastaween 2018. If you can't get enough sugary harem anime bullshit, you're my kind of viewer. Click the box on the left for more Tonelico. Till next time.